I have finally starting to get my voice back, and it is one of the greatest gifts ever to be able to speak, honestly. So thank you so much for joining me. We are here to do the June main monthly for none other sign other than my Sagittarius. So Saggies, this is your June main monthly. If I can, I will be also doing your connection spread, which is your love reading that will come after the main monthly, okay? I'm trying to do half the signs one way, half the signs the other way. I just want to get some feedback on what you prefer. I'm starting to think of thinking of streamlining the two main monthlies, which is your love reading, and the main monthly, which is all other aspects of life, together. So therefore you just get the one reading. It's your whole month. It's every aspect all in one big shebangle shabungle. Okay, so definitely let me know think. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. So Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising for this particular reading. This will be your June main monthly. We're looking at aspects of work, career, family, friends, inspirations, aspirations, as well as health and guidance from spirit. So I hope you're all doing well. As I said, please like, share, and most definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so then you know every time I upload as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's hit it and find out what's coming in for the Saggy gang for the June month. Sagittarius, please, rising, moon, and suns of that sign. Could I please have guided what is coming in for the month of June? Thank you, Spirit. Here we go, guys. Okay, Saggy. At the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy for the reading, we have the Lovers reverse, sign of Gemini coming through here strong. Also a sign there is some dissatisfaction in love. And just in general in life, any connections may be a little bit dissatisfied or a bit disunioned at the moment, feeling like our, because we also have that Five of Pentacles underneath there, which also refers to being pushed out in the cold, sort of destitute, ruin, things of that nature, not of the most nicest underlying energy. But that's okay, because we are going to go through all these aspects. I will clarify. Then at the end of this part of the reading, we will then look at your angel for the month, get some inspirational messages to give you some good guidance. Then I will do your connection spread, and then at the end of that, we will go even deeper with even more. Sorry, I've just noticed a piece of glass down here. It's amazing where glass gets. What was I saying? Sorry. Mind of a sieve at the moment, to be honest. But then we'll get into more additional messages, your spirit animal for the month, ruins for the month, all sorts of good stuff. Okay, so let's begin, shall we, Sagittarius? So as I already said, that underlying energy was the Lover's reverse, a sign of Gemini. I also have the Emperor greeting us today, which is the sign, of course, of Aries. Now, could be connecting with the Aries or have Aries in your chart, but it doesn't really matter. And I must apologise in advance. I still have wicked bad cough, and my voice is not still quite 100%. But as I said, readings don't wait for anybody. We must push through. So I hope this will be able to hear me. Okay, so the Four of Wands is coming through in your first position. This is work, what you currently do for a crust. So we have a real sense of harmony here. Maybe some prosperity in your current workplace, but we're feeling a lot of tranquility and the fruits of labours. Could also be resting after a really intense work placement or you know, what do you call that? I'm lost for words today, so this is going to be interesting. But sort of kicking the heels up after doing a big job, you know what I mean? Doing a big, you know, maybe you had a big client or something you had to deal with, something of that nature. But we are feeling very harmonious, very prosperity, a lot of tranquility here in the current position of work. Now, second position is the future extension of work, and this is career. So this is looking more out of June, further down. The Magician. So, and it is reversed. So we are feeling in the future energy of career some insecurity around work. There could be some delays, or there could be some ineptitude or weakness of will. Feeling like you might not have the gifts, the tools to bring this into full stamp it kind of position. feeling a little bit lacking is what I want to say here. Feeling a little bit lacking and a little bit lacklustrous kind of situation. The next position is reflective of family. So family connections for the Saggy in June. We have the World coming through here. So this is talking about a real attachment and a completion, and it's come through as a perfection. This could be a change, but it is about the end results of all efforts. It's about the full cycle coming back to its ending. This is success, this is fulfillment, and this is capability and triumph in undertakings. The rewards that come from hard work and admiration of others. So I'm seeing family really admire you and the efforts you've put in to complete relations with family, connections with family. You're really putting in a lot of work. You're very connected with family at the moment. And family really does feel that from you, Saggy. This card definitely reflects a very wholesome, full world cycle connection in family is what I want to say. Okay. The next placement is in regards to friends and or friendship connections. Now we have the 5 wands coming through for this. This does talk to me about some unsatisfied desires or not seeing things in the same way. There is some struggle, some labor, some obstacles, maybe some violent words, passionate words being said. But there is a disjointment here. I say, they say, black, white, back, forth. There's no seeing things from the same side of the fence. You're both on your own side and you're both getting a little bit tacky in the way. It's like a dog with a bone. No one wants to let it go. Everyone wants the bone. Okay, everyone wants to be right here. It's real, I want to be right at all costs. That I'm going to, get my big stick out and start whacking it around until people sort of listen to my opinion. It's also that feeling of sham fighting, practicing before the real thing kind of thing. It's so there might have been some back and forth verbally, and it might be escalating is my consensus here. So please be careful in regards to that, because we don't want to see anyone whacking sticks at each other. Okay, your inspirations, aspirations, Saggy, for the month of June. Now we have the 9 of Swords coming through here. So this is telling me you've got a lot of concerns at the moment. A lot of anxiety, not only loved ones, but over yourself. You've got a lot of despair. You're really up in your head. You're not sleeping well. You're like the broken record, repeating. And you just can't seem to stop this constant cycle of overthinking anxiety. You could be feeling a little bit imprisoned also within your mind. It's a real conscientious energy of thought here. And this thought is really hammering you hard, Saggy. I'm seeing that you want to get over this. You want to get over this constant, reliving of some sort of nightmare. You're all up in your head and it is just replaying. And Saggy just wants to let this go. Saggy wants to leave this in the past, leave it where it was. Put that seal of I've done, I've dealt, I move on. Health for Saggy for June. 7 of Cups. We are having some daydreams here, some wishful thinking, and some illusionary success. Also having multiple options in front of us and not necessarily knowing what is best for us or what's the right option. So I'm seeing with health, there may be some options on the table here. You're not quite sure what to go with. I feel for some reason you may be looking for a new GP or family physician as well, perhaps, or a specialist that you feel that you can connect with. There's a lot of options on the table for health, and I'm just seeing that you're just looking at the cups right now, wondering which way you should go with that. Excuse me. I do apologize. Coughing will be prevalent throughout the reading, and I cannot do much to change that. The advice from Spirit, we have the Emperor coming through thick and fast for June. So this is talking about worldly power you will have, my dear Saggies, through June. You'll have wealth. You'll find the stability, you'll be authoritative, and you'll have some sort of real war-making tendencies. Like you're going to back it to the bulls. You're going to balls against the wall. You're going to say it, do it, be firm about it. There'll be no deviating, no talking me down. This is my way. I am going to do it. And boohoo, kachoo to anyone that doesn't want to, follow suit. I do feel that that is in direct speakings as well to these friendship connections, as I said with that 5 of Wands. But we will find out more because, as always, I'm clarifying this. So let's do that now. Divine spirits and guides, can I please have clarification of this reading for my dear Sagittarius for the month of June 2021? Can I please have clarification of this reading placements for Saggy, please? Spirits and guides. Okay, Saggy, let's hit it and find out. So the 4 of Wands, which was in your current position for work, can we please clarify the 4 of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. That's clarified by the 3 of Cups, the Magician reversed for future extension of career. Could we please clarify this Magician reversed energy? Thank you. Oh, and yes, we do. We have the Chariot reversed, another major arcana. That is sign Cancer. Okay, now we're clarifying that. World energy for family connections for Saggy for June, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have the 6 of Wands. Oh, I love that, championizing. Okay, friendship connections. We had that 5 of Wands. Oh, and we do have, oh, look. My darling Saggies have come out to say hello to Redsky. We have got Temperance, your sign coming through there to clarify. The 9 of Swords, please, Spirit, clarifying for the inspirations and aspirations for June for Saggy. Backed by the Queen of Cups reversed. Health, we have the 7 of Cups. Can we clarify? Yes, we can. Page of Cups. Ooh. The Emperor, which was advice from Spirit. Spirit, would you like to clarify this for this reading? And Spirit would, with Judgment. Ooh, la la. Oh, and okay, bottom of the deck of the clarifying deck, underlying energy, Strength. Sign of Leo coming through here. We are championizing strength as we're coming through here. We want to have the courage, the attainment, the conviction, the zeal, the strength to tame the beast, internal, external. We want to be one with the beast. You know, strength is a powerful thing, especially when we look at, you. There could have been a dissatisfaction here in love, and we are now moving forward with the comfort of strength. We are going to championize our best abilities, our best qualities, and put them on show to show everyone that even though we may be going through some shit, we can push on through. We are strong. Let's go back through from start to end with the clarification of the reading. So, Saggy, we had that 4 of Wands backed and clarified by 3 of Cups. So your current work position is great. We are really harmonizing, feeling very solid here. We're celebrating even, there could be a lot of workplace shindigs going on at the moment, but after every win, maybe the little group that you work with or partner and or whatever, or even just a lone commitment with yourself, Saggy, we like to have a bit of a drink maybe, or a bit of a celebration to say, job well done. And Redsky says, good for you, best idea ever, because if you don't celebrate the gains, they just don't have as much weight with it. We must championize our wins. Career, that future extension, we got 2 reversals here. So we had that Magician, so some weakness of will here, maybe feeling some ineptitude or unable to have the tools to really bring it in. Backed by the Chariot reverse. Chariot, of course, a sign of Cancer. But when it's reversed, it really does speak of failure. And to lose something that was so firmly in your grasp at the last minute. Sudden collapse of plans and feeling just generally overwhelmed with a real consensus of a failure to face the genuine reality of it. So I'm seeing here, you're doubting yourself here in this career position, and it's causing this failure. Don't doubt yourself. The moment you start doubting yourself, you're 50% in the hole. If you back yourself, you've got a much better outcome to be had. Okay? Remember that. With any and all challenges in life. Family, and I love this because we've got the World, and this is backed by the 6 of Wands. So the World, really putting in that effort, that attainment through connections of family. And this is being championized. The 6 of Wands is all about appreciation from the crowd. Your community, your family, the people around you really celebrating you and saying, here, coming out, celebrating you, celebrating your wins, celebrating your passions, Really kudos to you. So I really do see, oh sorry, I'm nearly falling off my seat. So I really am seeing here, Sagittarius, that you've got strong family bonds here, and they are supporting you. You are supporting them. It's very loved up. It's very good. It's actually one of the best family placements I've seen for a while, which is really good to see, because I've seen some shockers. Excuse me. Friends, friendship connections. 5 of Wands backed by Temperance. So we are having some debacles here, some connections that aren't seeing eye to eye with. We are like a dog with a bone. We really, really want to get on top of it. We want to have the last say. But then we're realizing, is it really that freaking important? We're coming through in your own reading, Temperance. You're going to start to understand that there needs to be moderation. There needs to be temperance. There needs to be fusion. For this to happen, there needs to be understanding. Yes, I know that word. So we need to start trying to see things from the other side of the fence, not just our side and championizing that. But even if we don't understand it, don't necessarily, agree with it, it's about having some patience and accomplishment through self-control here. Harmonizing it, the mixing and bringing together into perfect union. This is fusing it. This is combination, and this is also consolidation. So, not going back on what you believe in, but kind of trying to pull back on being so forceful as well. So, excuse me. Inspirations, aspirations. I'm sorry. One twin is very, very loud today. I've made certain days of the week my reading days, because my middle child is not around home, because he is, can't do a reading with him around. But one twin is starting to get very vocalized today, so I'm sorry. That's just, I'm not going to be able to stop. Inspirations, aspirations. 9 of Swords backed by Queen of Cups reversed. Oof. So, all up in our head, worry, overthinking, overthinking, over planning in the brain kind of situation. Queen of Cups reversed. There is dishonesty and unreliability, and I think that's what's leading you to this conscientious thought process of overthinking. Something's not right, or you've got this feeling of some sort of dishonesty or some unreliability here, and you're trying to work out whether this is just a bit of a fickle connection or person, whether this is someone that's really got it in for you. But you're causing yourself some serious anxiety here by overthinking it. I think the best advice I could give to you here, Saji, is let go of the reins. Take a step back, take a deep breath. If it is to be known, it will come to you in the right time. It will just come. Nothing can stay a secret forever. It just can't. It doesn't matter if it takes 1,000 years. Eventually things will be known. Sometimes it just takes time. Health. 7 of Cups backed by Page of Cups. So having a lot of choices here. Having a lot of wishful thinking, a bit of fantasy maybe popped in with that 7 of Cups. But this Page of Cups is telling me with health, you're being very studious and very intent. You're maybe getting into a very meditative state. But you've really got a willingness to learn, to offer a service, and to efforts towards a specific goal. You're being very trustworthy, very helpful to yourself here. So I'm seeing here with health, you're really backing yourself. You're backing yourself that you got this. Maybe putting some new health kicks in place, or, the next greatest, newest thing in health. But we are backing ourselves here. We're being real willingness here to get shit done when it comes to health. Excuse me, once again. Apologies. Advice from Spirit, and we've got 2 major arcana coming through here. I love that. The Emperor, real worldly power here. Really, not deviating here at all, because we are what we say is what we do. That's the Emperor, I am who I am. I do as I say, and you do as I say, because I'm the shiz. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is clarifying this energy. Sagittarius, the advice from Spirit is there is going to come a time, no matter how worldly or how strong that we are and seem to be, that there will come a time to need to atone and need to have judgments put on us and a need to repent and or forgive. Past discretions, current discretions, a need to repent and forgive. It's this moment where we need to account for the manner in which we used our opportunities or when we had control. There will be improvement here though, and there will be development. There will be, if this is in regards to legal matters, which it can be, judgments will go in your favour. But one should always carefully consider how these actions currently affect people around us. Because when you're the one making all the decisions, king of the ship, captain of the ship, you may go down with the ship. You know what I mean? You may end up choking on your own words. So make sure that your decisions, because they will affect others, are for the best of the crowd, not just for one's self. Okay, so that's the first part of the reading done. So that's your monthly. I'm going to take these cards away. We're going to get some additional messages, and then we'll flow on into your connection spread. Okay, so let's get some additional messages here. So I'm going to do most of the additional messages now. So that way, when we finish with your connection spread in a moment, it'll be the next reading. That will be, you'll have everything you need. So this is the full June reading for the month for Sag. So I hope you enjoy it. For Sagittarius, please, spirits and guides, what message from the Wicca do we have for Sag? Okay. We have the Pentacle, which is all about respect. Respect. So we could be feeling that there has been a lack of respect put on us, or the fact that we've really got to respect our connections more with the people that we championize and or care about. That could be that Temperance card, as I said, you know, really, even if you don't see it their way, feel it that way, sometimes we need to lay down that wand, that Five of Wands, you know what I mean? We need to lay down that wand, and we need to allow other people's, excuse me, opinions to coexist, even if they are not in consensus with necessarily ours. We have the Chalice coming through now, which is all about fulfillment. And there were a lot of cut cards throughout your reading. And I do feel that this is symbolic of that. That we're drinking from that beautiful chalice, that cup of life, that, excuse me again, rejuvenational state. And we're feeling a lot of respect. We're feeling a lot of fulfillment here. Okay, that was fast, Saggy. We got tell the truth, okay? Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind, while honesty may lead to short-term discomfort. Your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. So tell the truth. Be honest, open, upfront. A lot less chances of misunderstandings when we championize being just upfront. There's no need, less chances of being taken out of context and or, confusion. So let's find out what angel now is yours for the month of June. Then we'll get your spirit animal, and then we'll get your ruin, and then we'll get into the next reading. Okay, guys? So for Saggy, spirits and guides, what angel is gifted to them for June? What angel can assist, help, and nourish Sagittarius? Okay. We have a winner. Oh, this will go into the next reading. Number 16. Number 16. The Angel of Romance. The Angel of Romance. Very, very, very interesting as we are about to do your connection spread, which of course is your love reading. So I'm going to pop him up there because I do feel that's a bit of a pride of place kind of. The angel does deserve a good spot. Now, let's get your full book meaning. Oh, we just had a Rapunzel sticker come flying out of there. My kids must have been reading the book. You have received this card because your angel of romance has heard your pleas for help and guidance. Romance can come in many different forms if you have been asking your angel of romance to assist you with finding a future partner and soulmate. You have received this card as confirmation that you are on the right path and your prayers are being answered by your angel. Pay attention to the signs that your angel of romance sends your way. You may wish to make a list of the type of partner you would like to manifest in your life. Your list should be... Sorry about that. Where was I? Okay. Confirmation that you're on the right path and that your prayers are being answered by your angel. Pay attention to the signs that your angel of romance sends your way. You may wish to make a list of the type of partner you would like to manifest into your life. Your list should be as specific and realistic as possible. Here is an example. Kind, loving, faithful, romantic, honest, family-orientated, hard-working, financially independent, energetic, wonderful personality, lots of fun, spiritually minded. After making your list, it is important to only think positive thoughts about your future romantic partner and surrender your request to your angel of romance. The more energy you put into manifesting your future partner, the sooner he or she will enter your life. But please be mindful not to sabotage the assistance of your angel of romance by doubting that he can bring someone into your life. As confirmation that your partner is on the way, you'll be given signs in the form of hearts. So look for hearts. Pay attention because this symbol could appear anywhere. It could be in the clouds, in nature, in your coffee, or simply as a gift. So Saggy, hearts. When you see hearts, if you can actually look here, there's actually hearts in the clouds. So your angel will send you in sometimes the most weirdest sorts of ways. It could even be like confetti or something crazy. Like, really look carefully because you'll find it in the strangest of spots. Now, the affirmation that comes with this card is as follows. I trust and believe in the guidance and assistance that my angel of romance is giving me to bring back the romance in my life. So I'm seeing, Saggy, you're wanting to spend, you're wanting a someone. You're wanting a someone to share life with. I understand that. Now let's find out what spirit animal is yours for the month of June for Saggy. What spirit animal for Sag? For the Sag for the June 2021. Spirits and guides, guided animals, spirit animals. Whoa, okay. We just had like a whole bunch, but Spirit's telling me this one, so we are going with this one. Oh, we have the chameleon. Chameleon. The chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation, rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. The chameleon, Sag. All right. Let's get that book meaning. Because Redsky loves a book. Good book meaning. The chameleon. Even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle this, at this time it's best to surrender the will to spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. Pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness or observer rather than an obvious participant. Simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there is no need to subtly or more blasphemily push your agenda on those around you. Even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not even notice you, thus allowing you to be obstructive and more easily blend with your surroundings. With practical and practice, you can get so good at doing this that you eventually become nearly invisible to others. This isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it is time to step up and let your presence be known. Apologies. When it's time to do so more quickly with focus and certainty. But in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion anyway. So go with it. So sit back. Tame yourself. The associations with this card is agility, dreamtime, sensitivity, perception, intuition, psychic knowledge, shape-shifting, disguise, unobtrusiveness, detachment, camouflage, change, clairvoyance, and inquisitiveness. So the chameleon, as well as the angel of romance. Final piece of this puzzle now. Let's get it. Let's get it good. Nearly knock off my batty. And of course, it is the beautiful ruin, which honestly is one of my favourite parts of the reading. Sagittarius, June. Sagittarius, June. Ruin be yours? Let's find out. It is the ruin of number 23. The ruin 23. It is the ruin of fear. Ruin 23, fear. So 23 could also be prevalent to you throughout the month as well. Now let me just get a sip of drink because I don't want to try and cough my way through this. And I can just feel it's coming. Alright, I think I've contained my inner problems. Here we go. We can only help. Hope, and whatever. Fear, number 23, ruin. Patience invites healing as a beautiful landscape calms a troubled spirit. In drawing the ruin of fear, it is well to remember that fear usually carries with it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Do not dismay. Have patience with your healing. The divine uses fear. The oracle is saying to give you what you need. Where fear still grips your life, there will find your victories. It is fear that keeps you from making a decision in your present situation. Remember that if left unchecked, healthy doubts grow into irrational fears and stop our lives and cause us senseless confusion, doubt, and pain. 9 of Swords. Does fear of failure torment you? Fear of success? Have you been living your life fearing that the cries and whispers of the past will never be silenced? Take heart. This ruin counsels, and know that there are only voices from the past. For those of you who were children of abuse, fear was your heritage. It clouded everything. But that is no longer the case. This ruin is a gentle reminder to acknowledge the power of change. Notice where fear lies on the circle of ruins, and I'll just show you that. And if we find fear, it's here. It lies between hope and compassion, okay? It lies on the circle of ruins. Behind it comes hope, and ahead, compassion awaits. What more perfect situation in which to heal our fears at day's end? This ruin comes softly. It whispers in our ear and warns us not to slip away good lives as hostages to fear. To me, this fear is the 9 of Swords tarot card. If we were to place that in a mirror-like image, the fear is enough sometimes to stop us from doing remarkable things in life. Just the thought of the fear, of the feeling, it can stunt us. It can put the fear of God into us. It can make us question even our most strongest of principles and beliefs and core self. Fear is incredibly powerful. But so is hope and compassion. Let me show you again, Sagittarius, in case you missed it. This, I know it's not the greatest of picture, but this is the circle of ruins. We have every single ruin here. And as I said, wisdom, hope, fear, compassion, and innocence. There is many facets to the circle. All the different things we endure, feel, think throughout a lifetime. Sometimes the circle will keep going. Sometimes we get stuck on a ruins path. But fear is a necessity. It is a crucial point of the circle, because without it, we would not have had hope before it, and we would not know compassion after it. Could you imagine a world without compassion? Think about that for a moment. Now, I am going to stop this video here because I really do need to get a honey tea down my throat. I do apologize. I really, really wanted to stick these readings in one slot. But I will do your connection spread next, so you will have your 2 readings. It just won't, unfortunately, be in the one video. So it'll be a another Scorpio situation instead of a Libra. It's just what it is, and we must accept it for what it is sometimes. So thank you so much for joining me. Light and love to all. Please like and share and subscribe. That was the main monthly portion. We will move into the connection spread next. So look for your Sagittarius connection love spread. Thanks, guys. You know what? I'm so done. I am like, sometimes I can be the most stubbornest person in the world. It's only when it's at my own detriment, though, I must admit that. When it's not at my own detriment, I don't really go stubborn. I just will be compassionate. But when it can really be at my own grace, I will really be stubborn. And that's what I'm doing right now. I want to get these readings done. I want these together, and I'm not going to deviate from that. I'm sorry. I will just pause you for a brief moment so I can try to freshen up a little bit. And hopefully my voice will sound not so hard done by when I return, okay? But we are doing this connection spread. Let's hit it. This is Venus placements too, if not Sun, Moon, and Rising. Killer. Okay, so I'm going to start with this connection spread by pulling a couple of angel romance cards. I will not be reading these till the end though, okay, guys? So some have just fallen, and I'm just going to pop them aside. I'm not even going to look at them, so we don't know what's going on there. Okay, because that's going to be left as the last piece of the puzzle. So I'm going to pop them over there, okay? No one can remind me, but hopefully I'll remember. Okay, so this is your connection spread. This is a love reading. It's for you and your person. We're going to be looking at yours and theirs thoughts, feelings, and intentions, as well as the outcome moving forward with the 2 energies coming together. Okay, guys? Okay, so as I was just saying, sorry, twins are getting close to bedtime now. Nap time. It's daytime here. What am I on about? Dementia is prevalent for Red Sea at the moment, so I apologise. Nevertheless, I know all my tarot cards, so that's the main thing. That's why we're here. Don't know much about anything else. Okay, so this is for you and your person who you're connecting with for the month of June. We're looking at thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards each other from both sides of the fence. Then we're going to look at what it looks like with the 2 energies coming together, moving forward out of June 2021. Okay, so let me keep moving while my voice is holding up, because otherwise we're going to have a real cracking Red Skis voice box. Okay, whoa, okay, so we've got messages coming through immediately here. I like that. So, Saggy, we're starting off at your side first. Let me just get the cards down and I'll explain it all in its fullness. Intentions for Saggy towards this connection, towards this person. June. Okay, all right. This person connecting with Saggy, thoughts, feelings for June. Oof. Intentions, please. Yes, thank you. These 2 energies coming together and moving forward out of June. What are we looking at? Sagittarius and this person, okay. Spirit is very direct with all the messages. They're giving me the exact right amount of cards I wanted at the exact right time I asked for them. There is definitely no deviation on this message. Okay, bottom of this deck is the 7 of Swords reverse. So we are hoping here that there would be new hope or something new to be brought into this connection. I'm feeling like this is a connection that may have been long standing or being revisited after a period of time. It's like a second rounder, or you know, so on and so forth. We just want to have new breath here. Okay, Saggy, we start with you first. Your thoughts towards this connection with this person for June. Ace of Pentacles reverse. So you're thinking there would be prosperity here, but there would be no happiness. You are thinking that there would be a lot of wealth wasted on this connection, or wasted money, or a lot of corruption by money. You're thinking this. You're feeling, however, the 7 of Cups reversed towards this individual. So when the 7 of Cups is reversed, it does speak an atonement to really having a lot of desire So you're feeling a lot of desire. You're feeling a lot of determination, strong willpower, and a goal here nearly obtained. Maybe you feel as if you're winning gains with this individual, and you're feeling like this is a good choice in the feelings department. Your intentions towards this connection, towards this person, is the Seven of Wands. So your intent is to have success here. No matter how overwhelming the odds are against you, Saggy, you want to be victorious here, and that is your intention, is to be the victor, to have this person. How lovely. Let us look at your person's thoughts. The Star reverse, sign of Aquarius coming through now, but this person is thinking towards you, Saggy, that there are some unfulfilled hopes, some disappointment, lack of opportunities perhaps. They are thinking that there is a real imbalance here, and maybe there needs to be a conclusion of this connection. And their feelings reflect that really highly, because we have another cup card, but it's the Five of Cups. You had the Seven reverse, they've got the Five upright. They feel heartbroken. I'm going to just put it out there. They feel like there has been a real loss here. It is only a partial, but they feel like a full loss. They've got a lot of regret. They feel that this connection may have not had real meaning. You may not have felt what they felt or seen what they had seen in the potential, or they just misread it. If you're married, this would be a marriage without real love. There is a real feeling of an incomplete union or partnership here, and it's quite strong and prevalent, especially when you back it with that thoughts card. Their intentions towards you, Sag, are the Six of Pentacles reversed. They're going to be quite selfish towards you, be envious. They're very jealous. They're very jealous. They feel that you have it all and they have nothing. There is a feeling of maybe they're carrying a lot of debt and you're living quite wealthy at the moment. And they feel a little bit hard done by. They feel a little bit pissed, I want to say. That they're shouldering some resentment. I have to put it out there. The two energies, Saggy and this person coming together moving forward. Nine of Wands, King of Swords reverse. So the Nine of Wands is about waiting for those, waiting for the enemy to attack. It's that feeling like there's going to be an onslaught and you need to be prepared for it. Feeling like something's coming. There's obstacles. Things are coming. And we've got to constantly be on guard. That King of Swords reverse talks about someone pursuing a matter to ruin here. Being very cruel. Being very selfish. Unnecessarily causing disturbance and or sadness to the other party and to the connection in general. We're going to clarify this now. Okay. Spirits and guides, I'm asking for clarification on this reading for Sagittarius and their person for the connection spread for June 2021. Could we please clarify this reading starting with the thoughts of Sagittarius? The Ace of Pentacles, yes we can, the Fool. Okay. Seven of Cups reverse for Saggy feelings. Can we please clarify? Yes we can. This reading is so on point. I asked for the card is gifted. Intention Saggy have was the Seven of Wands. Can we please clarify that Seven of Wands energy? Yes, we can. Again, with the Three of Wands reversed. Okay. Now, your person, the Star reversed, we are backing that with Death. The Five of Cups for their feelings, we are backing that with the Five of Swords. Their intentions was the Six of Pentacles reversed, we are backing that by the Three of Cups. And the outcome of these two energies, Saggy and this person moving forward, we had the Nine of Wands with the King of Swords reversed. That is backed by Judgment, as well as Four of Pentacles reversed. Bottom of this deck is, ouch, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking away. Complete discontinuance of effort, no matter what prosperity there is. This is saying, I won't settle for less than 10. And I'm not going to give it another minute, another moment, another ounce of time, pleasure, and or anything. I am walking the F away. Tough. That's tough. All right. Thoughts, Saggy. Let's start again and move back the way through. Let's do that square dance once more. Ace of Pentacles was in your thoughts reversed, backed by the Fool. So we're thinking that there could be some money issues here, but we're trying to be a little bit naive. We're trying to just live in the joy of the folly of it. We're thinking, what the F? We live once. Let's waste the pentacle. Let's just sink it into it so we can have a moment of blissful fullness, you know? We just want to, we're just here to enjoy. We're just here to be here. Bit delirious, a bit thoughtlessness, a bit not looking down the track. It's all about the here and now. I want it. Let's live it. Who gives a F about the consequence? Feelings, Sag, your feelings. 7 of Cups reverse, new desires, a lot of desires, a lot of wanting real hard this. That's clarified by the Hermit reverse, sign of Virgo. But you're being very imprudent. You're either being imprudent or you're being too rash. It's one or the other. It's either being over prudent, which is resulting in delay of this connection, or you're being so forceful that you're scaring the other person off. You just got to let things come in their own time, Saggy. Let go of the reins, let the divine. I think I said this to you in your last one. Let go of the reins and let things happen in their own time. Try not to be so forceful, Saggy. I know you're very passionate creatures, darlings, but you've got to let go of the reins. Especially if you're dealing with like an earth energy or something like that. It's going to scare the bejeebers out of them, like no joke. Your intentions, as that was that 7 of Wands, making gains here. Being successful at all costs. 3 of Wands reversed, but you could be asking someone else for assistance to try and get this connection up and running, like a third party. Don't do that, because if you do that, any help offered and or assisted will work in your detriment. They're there for themselves or they're there to create trouble. Don't ask for someone else to pass notes through the grapevine. Do it yourself, okay? That's the consensus, because if you are championizing a third party, it's only going to cause disunion in this connection. Okay, so let's go to your person now again. Let's go back through the square dance. Their thoughts. So we had the star reverse. This is back now by death, which is, of course, the sign of Scorpio. Now, and this is Aquarius as well, as I said before, I think. So unfulfilled hopes, wishes, dreams, because they do feel here that there needs to be a death here of thought and of process. There needs to be transformation here. You know, they're feeling at a loss here. They're not feeling. They're thinking at a loss here. They're thinking that this is the ending of this friendship and or connection. This love connection. They're thinking it. They're thinking this is the end. And I feel as if they feel it too, because we've got 2 5s on the ground now. We have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. 5s are all about conflict and loss. And I just feel that they feel this so weighty. They feel that they've lost you because they didn't win the battle. This is their feelings here. They feel as if there's nothing left because they couldn't obtain you. They couldn't hold you. They lost the battle, they lost the war, and now they just feel like there's just a loss in general. Their intentions, we had that 6 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Cups. They intend to celebrate. They really want to celebrate you. You know that song, I want to praise you like I should. That's what I'm hearing. They really want to love you up something fierce. They want a resolution here of all the problems. They want conclusion. They want solace. They want healing. They want some fucking fulfillment through compromise. War and righteous. But they just can't get their thoughts and their feelings up in that. Alright, so that outcome, coming together, moving forward, we had that 9 of Wands, King of Swords, someone being cruel, leading to ruin, and we're feeling on the front foot, waiting for the battle because of what? Judgment and the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Judgments are needing to be made, atonements here for decisions. There needs to be accountability. I'm just going to put it out there, alright? I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. There needs to be some freaking accountability for mistakes, for decisions. There needs to be some accountability because there's been a lot of money spent here, I'm seeing. A lot of money put into this connection or into this. And I'm seeing it's going to lead to a lot of setbacks in material gains or further gains. There's going to be a lot of suspense, a lot of delay here. Judgment calls have got to be made. So, Saggy, you and your person are going to have a real honest look at it. Because we've got battles, we're waiting for battles. There's someone that's going to pursue it to ruin. Judgments are going to be made. Judgments need to be made. And there's going to be a lot of setbacks in monetary means because of these judgments. Let's look at those magical cards I put over here before. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. I'm sorry, Saggy, that love reading was hard. Hard. Honestly. I feel you. 11 years and yeah, I feel you. Trust me. I feel you. Big hug for the Sag. Big ass hug for the Sag, hey. Big ass hug for the Sag. Because that's rough, baby. That's rough. Let me know down in the comments down below if you feel comfortable to do so about your situation. If you would like, I am always willing to listen and give guidance if possible. But more importantly, definitely let me know what you think of the streamline spread with your 2 readings all in the one. Big kabang. So that's your June, baby. That is your June 2021 for me, Sag. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you've not done so already. And I will see you, my darlings, on the next round of Redski's Righteous Readings. Raw and righteous. Cheers all.